Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off and
Oh no, what has happened here? Aguero making good progress. It's Aguero! And for a moment, time stood still.
modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Aguero. It's a good run he's making out on the left. He's going for goal!
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Great vision. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's superb. Odegaard! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe, looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Kimmich. Gerrard. Silvestre. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. This is a promising build-up. Great chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's Gerrard. Alaba makes the interception. Odegaard. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So neither side yet off the mark.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And it's Rodri. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Odegaard, and now the breakaway. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Cucurella. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Dixon. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
And the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
And here's Yamal. Now it's Beckham. Gerrard. And here's... tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Ødegaard. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham can so cleverly bypass the press.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's found the way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Elise. Good purposeful running this. Bellingham gets flagged offside.
Botafogo really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Dixon. That's a little off target. Now it's Aguero. Aguero.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Elise. Aguero. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a
everybody,
match that will
welcome to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
Milan!
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career. But
Oh no, this does not look good. Alaba.
Dixon. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Gerrard. Now it's Yamal. Shot could be on. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Barcelona currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking to play him in. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Gerrard.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Dixon. And it's Alaba. Not the most convincing of passes. Silvestre. Royce. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dani
Will be
Olmo
1 minute
has
added
created
time.
one goal already. Dixon. That is a great pick out. He came in hard, very hard. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello everybody, and
Look
quick
back on the
announcement
first
now. We would
45
like to
minutes.
ask you all to
Barcelona
kindly stay
really
seated
have
during
looked
the match.
very good in
Thank you for your
transitions,
cooperation.
so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Gerrard, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Oh, strongly challenged there. Dani Olmo.
Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Royce.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And here's Diaz. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Diaz. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good ball, good...
And the shot! And no mistake! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
It's played through for him.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Gravenberg. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Diaz. And it's Royce. Good take.
Big chance! Yes! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Ah, he's given it away.
Big shoots! He's got a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness.
And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Dumfries.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Could be danger here. He's found a way through. Yamal's cross.
Chance! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And back to the keeper they go.
And there goes the final whistle.
Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
Silvestre. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Looking to play him in. And the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Look at the space, there's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
After 16 minutes is
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dixon. And here's Cruyff. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That is good alertness. Yehi.
Barcelona always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Now it's Yamal. Shot could be on. And a chance! It's a goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say...
And it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change
So
now.
that was the
One
first
will be
half.
solid, the other
We
needs
believe
to
the
be
boys can
pretty
turn it
inspiring.
around. Of course they will.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Looking for a runner, and this is Raul. Oh, he's been caught up. There's the shot. And that is wildly off target.
Sylvestre clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Gerrard. And here's Cruyff. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Rui Costa. Oh, now here's an interesting match. It's Rui Costa! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Swings in across. Real chance! It's in! Right back in the game! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's and kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Romero spots it and intercepts. Royce is the team's great visionary. Closing in on decent chance! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! A finish right from the top draw! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. That has ended up in no man's land. And he shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Rui Costa fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Instinctive delivery. Corbell deals with that nice and simple. Time added on 4 minutes. And this is Raul.
It's roll! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Rui Costa. Number 23. Mikel Merino. Number 15. Gerrard. Coming on the field. Number 6. Kane. Number 11. Messi. Number 24. Bellingham. Number 10. Rice.
Shot at goal!
They've got to be quick to recover this.
So close, but that is as good as it gets.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So straight into the action.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Diaz. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. This looks... Diaz! Goal! Barcelona! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Norway finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Royce. Tries one from range! And he has kept it out somehow!
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Throw it. Beckham. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Stood up well to him there. Batistuta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Kimmich is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's Kimmich. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Messi, very much a man of this moment. That's very neat. Wriggles his way through. That's destined for the flank. Oh, that is a nice touch. Nicely shot. And a header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, that was really sharp.
Oh, terrible mistake. Diaz. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Goes down, but nothing given. It's Batistuta. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's being shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Diaz.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kimmich. Ball's gone astray. Cafu.
Well, yet another interception, and
that is the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
On our shuttle bus service.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
Substitutions taking place.
So right back into the action. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this is a great position. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Aimed at the far side. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Rizal is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
The attendance for this match was 96,847.
Just about up to the hour now. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Norway really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich. Nicely weighted ball. Timber. Ødegaard. Royce going face-to-face with his great rival. And Royce! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Batistuta.
Good ball over the top.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pass somewhat off target. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. And it's Beckham. Timber.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's had a shot! And there goes their last chance. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Diaz picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise
Hello,
there.
attendees. This is...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So we're very much underway now. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. he is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. More and more pressure on the ball here. Beckham. That's Gerrard. Bruno Guimaraes. First quarter of an hour gone. Lucas Paqueta. Silvestre gets over and intercepts.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
That has been slung wide. Timber does well not to be outdone there. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Serginho. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Tries to pass it through. Spread to the right. Look at the space here. Guti. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Schlotterbeck is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That ball looks a good one. Oh, such a clever touch. Silvestre stood his ground strongly. And here's Yamal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Marquinhos. Ibanez. Here's Bruno Guimaraes.
There will be
out to the left flank.
time.
Now it's Neymar. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Impressive jump! Harmlessly behind. Alaba. And it's Guti. Still just a single goal between the sides. Ronaldo is onto this, and he's found a way past. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
The attendance for this match was 98,004.
That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real big chance! And that's a tiny finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have
Chance!
Gerrard.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Nicely weighted ball.
He's got away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they are disappearing out of sight.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. This looks promising, nicely spread. Nice-looking ball.
Brazil truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. No, he refuses to take the bait.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Gerrard. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ibanez. Lucas Paqueta. 2 minutes to be added on. And it's made its way to him.
And there goes the final whistle.
Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick,